and welcome to All Roads Tavern. Check out our special today, Never-Ending Pie, for the low price of 3.14159.265, etc., etc., etc. Available only when you pay with exact change. If you remember last time, we had a small incident with some gremlins underneath the ship. We'll get to all of that in just a moment here.
I thought they were lobster monsters.
They were lobster gremlins.
Lobster gremlins, okay.
Grobsters.
The official name is Futha. Yes, Futha gremlin.
Lovely.
Not rock lobster?
Not rock lobster, no. So it has been almost like a month and a half for us.
My, how the time flies.
Yes.
For you listeners, not for us. Many
No.
dolphins died to give us this month.
It'll only be a week for them,
They sucked anyway.
assuming I can do this all well. Okay. So, you guys had all, apparently, from what you have been able to gather, been conscripted by a god on this adventure. It was the goddess, if I can remember correctly, Kava, who had snuck a map out, maybe, and given it to Marius after a chase sequence. At which point he ran into other people. They found some things in common and things that they had that were necessary for going on this trip. And then they repaired their crappy boat that they got as part of Salt's tuition fees.
The SS Craptastic.
Yes.
And
And tons of death money.
yes, thank you. Don't forget the death money.
It's the best kind of money.
But as they were traveling out to sea during one faithful night, they found themselves face to face with a whole bunch of horrible little creatures who you have just recently killed. And those who go and look on the website at the pictures for this episode will notice a very distinct difference between the boat from last time and this time, as Court has put his craftsman skills to the test and made us an awesome little miniature. So,
It's only cardboard.
He clearly has at least
It's only
5
a
ranks
model.
in it.
That's only a mark.
It's only cardboard.
one thing I want to ask
So they
before we get
motherfucker.
too started, I know it has, like I said, been a month and a half, but does anybody recall anyone doing something spectacular last time? Something of note? Anything, good roleplay, awesome idea of how to kill something or
I
do
stole
something?
the captain's quarters.
I kicked a boat.
That was very amusing.
That was also amusing.
Do people agree that those were awesome? Stealing captain's quarters and kicking through a boat?
I beat up a boat. What else you want from me?
the kicking through a boat. was
Tested its
pretty-
metal, and it had zero metal.
I found it wanting.
No, it's a wooden boat.
Duh.
All right. Well, in that case, Nathan, you get 1 hero point for that.
I'm gonna kick more boats now.
Now we're going to play Hero Quest.
More
Sweet.
kick some boat.
I want to try and remember to do that at the end of every episode. And if people
I touched the boat.
if people can describe something that somebody has done awesome, then they will be rewarded with a hero point. Those are an optional rule that can be found in the Advanced Player's Guide for anyone looking for it.
Still
After
working
the,
on the remedial players guide.
yeah, not the Remedials Player Guide. No.
What about the journeymans?
Nah, it's not quite that good. This is like advanced high school.
Oh.
Is there actually a box for that on our sheets? Or
No, I don't believe so.
All
Probably
right,
not, no.
Those monsters.
that's all right. I'll make one because I art good.
It's true. He art very good.
I art with the best of them.
So after that, I do want to say one thing about the combat that you guys had. A very peculiar thing has happened that none of you have really quite experienced before, and that was with Wendy. She has this thing. Do you want to describe this thing, Wendy?
No.
No.
It's a long silver tube, obviously rifle shaped. It has a
I wonder what it is.
A wooden stock that curved up and down and around until it comes to a point where you would nestle it in your shoulder. And out of the front of it, during the fight, there was a giant magical explosion out of the front, and then a monster died. So, yay.
This is not something that anyone has ever witnessed firsthand. The closest thing that anyone has witnessed is a cannon. But cannons are obviously far, far larger than what she is wielding. But yeah, so I just wanted to make that of note, as that is one of the more unusual things that you guys have seen from each other. So we will go around. You are all standing over the dead bodies of these gremlins, and we will get a description of your character and of your current impression on the situation. Let's just go right around clockwise, starting with Court.
Okay. Windegalia is standing in front of y'all's. Dark green skinned, about 28, 5'3". She has her arms, legs, and every piece of skin that you can see covered in small, intricate little tattoos that are not made of ink, but scar tissue, looks like. Her hands and legs right now are wrapped in bandages, but you can tell the shape of her hands are very claw-like, and her legs are very similar to a velociraptor. They bend in multiple spots like that. And behind her is a very obedient, controlled tail. Her hair is made of dark raven feathers, and she has monolid eyes that are a bright contrasting orange against her green skin. Above her temples are a pair of shining obsidian horns covered in the same intricate patterns and writing that are only visible in the reflections of little bits of light. The horns go around her head like a thick ring, touching almost at the back of her head. At this moment, she's probably wearing very little, only in her nightwear, since this fight happened in the middle of the night.
And what is your opinion on the situation?
What opinion?
You have no opinion on the situation?
You mean the fight that just happened?
Yes.
I seem very displeased.
Oh.
It's the middle of the night.
Okay.
I am pissed.
All right, Seiza.
Seiza is the tall side of average, brown skin, built like a professional athlete, gold eyes, gold hair that's shaved at the side, and standing straight up, so it's kind of like a floofy mohawk type of affair. She's wearing the tattered tunic, pants, and sandals of a monk of the Eastern Isles, as well as sporting a pair of leather gauntlets with metal plates on the backs of the hands and forearms, the better to block and punch you in the schnoz with, my dear. Currently, she is gathering energies from the air around her, which is manifesting in kind of a golden, cloudy aura, and focusing on her wounds and healing them. And as soon as she's done with that, she's going to take a deep breath and say, all right, the crap are those, and the crap was that, pointing to Wendy's boomstick.
All right. Marius.
Marius is a gray-furred catfolk wearing the armor he never really bothered taking off because he would like to be prepared for anything as it comes along after he jumped down. Is that on the crow's nest? Somewhere up front.
I believe it was the crow's nest.
Cats do like high places.
Yes, yes. Surprised at this whole situation, somewhat amused that we almost managed to set our own boat on fire and at almost the same time sink it from the inside, and greatly intrigued as to that boomstick, whatever that was.
Salt.
Salt is a taller gentleman. He wears very plain clothes, no shoes. His feet are weathered by many years at sea and on boats, calloused almost permanently. He has somewhat of a portly fellow. He's got a little bit of a beer belly, He's a little drowsy, but he seems to have but he has a novel demeanor about this whole thing. He just survived a battle in which everyone lived, and well, they didn't burn down the boat. So he thinks that we're ahead. He gives the gun a slight sort of look, and then he proceeds to ignore it and go over to the dead bodies of the creatures, which he is far more fascinated in over this weird contraption. And he's trying to figure out how these things got on the boat.
Okay.
He may also wish to pull those shells out of his feet.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. So before he's doing that, he sort of he finds a box or something to sit on, and is daintily pulling the shattered shell caltrops that the GM so villainously threw about the room, just for my character. The jerk.
All right. And lastly, Vienna.
Vienna is probably also in her somewhat undergarments because it's evening and they were asleep. Which would be pretty plain and simple. Pretty much like what's under her normal clothing. Sleepily examines the boomstick from afar. She's going to lovingly call it. And yeah, it just kind of gives you a questioning look and looks to see how the crab people got on the boat.
And what's her physical description?
Vienna's whitish hair. She's 5'1". She's an elf. She's got purple eyes. Tannish skin.
All right. So you can converse now.
So yeah, the crap are these things?
They are crab.
Well, I can see that. I had crab for dinner once. It didn't try to eat me.
I'm less interested. I'm less interested in what they are, and more interested in how they got aboard.
Yeah, it's good too. Who was on watch?
I was asleep. I don't know. Yes.
Bad kitty.
I remember rolling.
It's not
last time
entirely
knowledge
his
nature
fault. He
on
was
them,
watching
so
above
I figured
deck.
out what they are. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Be
that's ringing
knowledge
a bell.
nature.
Yeah.
What?
Last time, I figured out what they were.
They are a type of gremlin called a futha, and they're obviously a sea-based gremlin. Basically, they kind of hang a little bit a ways from shore, like to pick on ships that are leaving or coming, and just kind of mess with their cargo, usually. Which explains why when you found them, they were messing with your cargo.
Jerks.
Did they take anything?
No, but you guys have since managed to singe them. They did knock them over, and then you also got them soggy.
There's probably a
Cargo
bullet
or
in
the
one
crabs?
of them
Oh, I think I burned one of them too.
Yeah, that'll teach those crates to almost be taken by monsters.
Yeah.
This is true.
too. You'll do it better next time, Crate. Or it'll be worse.
Oh well, we found dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Got
in
it.
my defense, I was more looking for things outside the boat.
It's where you usually look for things.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Beck Hobie had general rule. Do not eat thing that knows how to open crate. But his general rule.
That's oddly specific.
How specific?
That's oddly specific.
I'm not against frying it up.
Yeah.
I have no
We
qualms.
got any butter?
Nope.
Let me check.
Sweet.
No.
We have lard.
Well, I'd say we
Tin
should
bucket.
probably see if there were any holes they could have crawled in from, but we know there are. Some that were put in our boat after we acquired it.
How else was I supposed to know?
We filled a hole.
Hey, I thought we repaired that too.
Filled many holes.
What was the crate that they were looking through again?
They were looking through your pretty much anything that you had. I think it was mostly rations
Okay.
that
so,
you had.
are any of the rations spoiled at this point from what their shenanigans have done?
Not
Or will spoil if we don't eat them right away?
some of them would probably spoil because they were dried, and now they have been
Oh, they've been so-
moisturized.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's
Hey,
breakfast tomorrow.
More breakfast. Sweet.
We can dry rest out.
Who's driving the boat right now?
The wind.
Boat drives itself.
Does it?
I don't know.
If the wind is nice, boat drive south. If wind is bad, we die.
Okay, sounds reasonable to me.
Very simple equation.
That's sailing in a nutshell.
Is there anything else that needs punching?
Well, perhaps we should do. There may be more of these things. Perhaps we should do.
Sweet! Runs up the stairs.
Well,
I will go check
I
up
was going to
topside
say we should
also.
perhaps do a thorough search of the ship.
I walk upstairs.
Caesar's already
or
on it.
Above deck.
Why are they going upstairs? Might be more down here.
I don't know,
I-
but I'm gonna get dressed first.
If there are, scream like a girl. Hey, let's manly
I
girl.
mean, armor is nice.
All right.
I go
I wear
go
no
to my
armor.
cabin and get dressed.
Me either.
I'm already dressed.
Interferes with the kicking.
All right. Roll
My
perception
wizard
checks.
scratches his exposed belly.
I'm so
Belly.
thankful that sentence ended in belly.
I am too.
I rolled a 20, modified 20 in perception.
Okay.
Wait, where's-
Yay, I rolled well
26.
on perception.
12.
19.
23.
23. All right. So the three of you are searching down below, and the three of you is Vienna, Salt, and Marius, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Bun Bun.
Is that right?
And Mr. Bun Bun.
And Mr. Bun Bun.
Can't forget about Mr. Bun Bun.
How could one?
You forgot to describe Mr. Bun Bun. No.
Oh.
Next
Tell us more
episode.
about Mr.
Surprisingly
Maybe
not what
when
you think.
Mr. Bun Bun does something cool.
Mr. Bun Bun is the essence of cool.
I suppose.
Can't you tell by his little sunglasses?
Ching, ching. Sparkle.
Mr. Bun Bun walks over to the jukebox you didn't see in the corner of the ship, hits it,
Power.
and starts playing.
You're just like, hey.
Next episode, Mr. Bun Bun jet skis and jumps some sharks,
Jeez.
Which isn't hard.
Which
which
A lot of
is
water.
actually
Say.
plausible in this world.
Also,
That's
he
true.
can glide.
All right. So let's see here. Up top, Seiza.
That's me.
You're looking around.
I
so
am
is
still looking around
so is Wendy.
as hard as I can.
And on the starboard side of the ship,
That's the right side.
That's the side with all the stars on it.
For those of you playing along at home.
Remember, port has 4 letters, as does left.
Yes.
and starboard has far more than right.
I remember.
This is a perfect.
Port is on the
area.
left because the left is where I keep my port in my booze cabinet.
Ah. Anyways, Seiza, on the starboard side of the ship, you see some very large gash marks in the side of the ship.
I guess that's okay too.
Nothing has penetrated the hull or looks like it risks penetrating the hull, but it is definitely gash marks. And from your best guess, you probably see 2 sets of them.
How many? There were 2 critters down below.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's where they came up, I guess. I point them out to Wendy.
That is bad.
I'll go over and look over the edge at the outer hull.
Okay, yeah, like I said, it doesn't look like it risks breaking
Okay.
anytime soon. But it's definitely something you're
I
going to
can
want
fix that.
tar over or something like that.
Right.
Down below, let's see here, I believe Marius rolled the highest.
Yay.
So as you're moving around some of the crates, looking around, you find a bag. Looks like just a hemp sack. Actually, that wouldn't weather too well underwater. It's it's kind of a leather sack with some scales on the outside, and it looks like it's about the size, let's say, 2 feet wide, kinda circular shape, and maybe about a foot tall, and it looks like it's writhing a little bit. You hear some chittering, clicking kind of a sound from inside of it.
Aw, they left you their babies.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah, hey, I found this moving, squishy bag. Should I poke it with something?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Try your
well,
face.
You're not there.
Aw. I shot from above deck.
Through the holes in the boat.
That's right.
Interesting. I poke it with my oar / staff.
Okay. You poke it with your oar stick. You
Does it make any noise when I do it? Like, does its chittering change? Like, it's reacting to it?
It's definitely reacting to it. It seems to kind of move away, but it doesn't really have a way to move away because it's in a sack.
What's it smell like aside from seawater?
And sack.
And sack. Yeah. Yeah.
Balls.
I wasn't going there.
Someone had to.
Did they?
Did they? Did they really?
Would it be a knowledge like nature or dungeoneering to know,
Knowledge.
like, figure out what this thing is?
You might need to peek inside.
Oh, God. All right.
I'll take out my sword.
I guess I have to be the one to open it, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Since I poked it.
You hear a stomping from up beside the deck. Of course you do. You're captain.
So, you also have to go down with the ship, should that come to that.
Should we sink it ourselves?
Not how we do captains in where we come from.
You don't have captains where you come from.
It's true, we don't. That's the point. Everyone's the captain.
It seems like a really inefficient system. I'm just saying.
We're
I'm
all
sorry.
equal.
As I said.
So I'm gonna sort of point it straight up from me, and sort of peer at it from an angle. So like,
So it only
doesn't
gets your
have a
thumbs.
straight. So whatever's in it doesn't have a straight shot at my face.
Okay.
So it, like, if it'll
As
pop
it
up,
leaps.
it'll pop up, like just straight up from me. So I'm opening it slightly.
Marius, where are you
Grabbing
standing
the
for
edges.
this?
And the face hugger attaches itself.
Can I look through the hole in the deck?
No, there's no
No.
holes in the
No,
decks.
You're
That
not
was the
there.
side of the
We're examining cool scratches.
Isn't there a hole in this?
No, there's gashes.
Oh,
No.
just gashes. Okay. They're
That's
not
it.
deep enough to actually see through.
No.
Yes. they're
I
scratches.
said that several times.
Yes.
Okay.
It is not deep enough to actually penetrate the hull.
I don't listen.
I got that.
It won't.
I got that,
I
Eric.
got it.
It's a minor repair.
Yes.
If they had hit it hard enough to actually splinter the wood and get inside,
That would have made a
and if
bigger
Marius
noise.
hadn't heard that on watch, you should probably just get rid of him now. He must have had fur in his ear or something.
Too much
He's
cannon.
really busy with a hairball at the time.
Playing the string.
I'm standing next to him, but with my sword at the ready,
I like,
Okay.
in case.
I like
some-
how the entire party is racist against catfolk, apparently.
you guys suck.
Yeah.
Vienna, where are you during this?
I just round with them, I guess.
Okay.
Expecting stuff.
Okay.
Expecting those steps.
So Salt opens up this bag, and inside of it, you see a huge mass of crabs.
Oh, excellent.
I'm not saying it.
More food. Yes, we know. No one's going there.
Yeah.
Shout out top. Hey guys, we've got crabs.
Yeah, there, I guess. It was only a matter of time somebody had to do it.
Had
Yeah.
to get it out
Yeah,
of the way.
right.
Well, excellent.
If
Well,
you shave,
that's,
you can get rid of them.
They do look very upset about their current situation.
Well, they're crabs in a bag. They're gonna
Yeah.
be upset. I closed the bag up because we're gonna eat these later.
Okay.
They're crabs.
Later, we are going to get into so much trouble with the crab goblins for eating their young later.
Yeah.
Like they look like crabs. Like I'm
Problems.
saying, like do they look like crabs?
Yeah, they look
Oh.
like just crabs.
Yeah, just little crabs. Yeah.
Just normal crabs.
Like,
Gremlins.
how,
They're
how,
gremlins.
how big of crabs are we talking about? Size of a quarter, size of a dinner plate, size of a beach ball?
I would
That'd be a big
say
crab.
they look about the size of tea saucer.
Yeah,
There we go.
That's decent size.
Yeah. You can get some good meat.
That's
out of
edible. Yeah. We are the most horrible party ever. Invade our ship, will you? We'll eat your babies.
them. They're probably not their babies.
Probably.
Why would they keep their babies in a sack?
That's how they teach them the trade.
Yeah.
I suppose.
The one that's left at the end gets to live.
I like how you're just not sure enough. Like, they're probably not their babies.
I'm like 95%
yeah.
sure they're not their babies. And I'm comfortable with that.
Are we sure this isn't the evil campaign?
There is nothing
hoping
evil
not.
about making that assumption.
Back in the homeland, fair after 80%.
Now we
Giannis,
don't
with
have to
your-
eat their bodies.
Vienna, with your
Oh, don't out.
knowledge
have
from
to, but
the last
Yes,
session
true,
that
we
you
don't
rolled, you would know that their babies would not look like that.
That is not their babies.
Oh, I mean, good.
Says the parent to be.
That was in character. I just want you to know.
in character where you weren't down there and didn't see anything.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
All right.
Salt, I'll say also, looking at this bag, you believe it's made out of shark leather.
Sweet.
Fancy.
It
I
does
call
not
dibs
look.
in all bags and containers.
It does not look in the best repair.
Maybe just wants to play
They
them
obviously
first.
haven't treated it too well. Most of the scales have been worn off,
Was even thinking.
and the scales are what give it durability.
Indeed.
But yeah, it's pretty worn. In fact, you're pretty sure if you just left this sack here with all these in here and didn't deal with it in any other way, these would probably rip out of there in an hour or two.
Oh, well. We better put them in a big pot, sir.
Okay.
And close it.
Okay.
And then boil them.
Perhaps these crab monsters had fallen on hard times.
Perhaps.
What time of night is it?
I believe this was like the first watch, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it was.
So it's still early. Are we above deck satisfied that there aren't any more intruders?
You have not been able to find any evidence that there are more.
All right, cool. I have no idea how to steer the boat or make sure that we're on the proper course, so I'm gonna be like, meh, and go back downstairs.
Okay. All right. So you guys kind of
Yeah. I look through the cookware
yeah.
and like I get like a stir fry pot basically.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I
cook
pour
them-
them. I'm not gonna cook them right now, but I
Okay.
pour them all into it, like and like put some water in there and basically like shut it down because like because it's like a cylindrical sheer pot. There's no way they're gonna get out of there.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna like.
The logistics of fantasy cooking.
Exactly. It's an important thing. So I'm just gonna put them in there and we'll cook them. Tomorrow.
This is going to become a food podcast, but only
Totally.
fake
Speaking of, we never asked what was on tap today.
Uh-oh.
will.
Yeah. So in theme, I brought boatswain or bosun, if you are
Bosun.
or bosun, yeah. If you are of a seafaring linguist, chocolate stout. It's brewed cocoa powder. It's really good. But boatswain, that's a word to look up because I'm not gonna take up time explaining what a boatswain is.
All right.
But
If you
they're
want to learn the etymology of words, go do it on your own time.
exactly.
All right. So back to the game. Nothing really eventful happens that night. And
Yay.
in fact, a couple more days pass without really that much going on. If there's anything particular somebody wants to do, speak now.
I'm
Boring.
going to bug you about that gun.
How do you bug me?
What is it? What's it do? Did you make it yourself? What is it? What's it fire? How did you kill those things? Where did you get it?
When are you asking her this?
All the time.
Until you.
He's wearing you down. I'm gonna say no, no, no until finally you're worn down and you say yes.
All right, I'll tell you.
15 gnomes are yes, is still yes.
It is called the Gangarish.
What's that mean?
That is what it is called.
Did you name it?
Yes.
Why did you choose that?
Why name thing after self? I don't know.
How did you make it? Did you make it? Where did you find it? Where is it from?
I made it myself.
How did you get the idea for this?
I saw cannon. I like, oh, I wish I could carry cannon. I'm not very big. Oh.
Okay. I'll come up with more questions later.
Okay.
I can't think of any more questions right now that are stupid enough.
Oh no, Terrell, you're not really annoying. No.
I guess
sorry.
my character would say, so, I'm not a big fan of the mages. Why
Oh.
is that?
Not a fan of Mage Academy.
Oh, Mage Academy.
Oh, mages are great. I am mage. Who knew?
I gathered. So what's your beef with them? And why do you want to get as far away from them as possible? I feel I need to know this since no Now my life is sort of bound up with yours.
Oh, yes, indeed.
A guy needs to know what he's getting into.
Yes.
After the fact, I guess. But
I am very
What he's
happy
gotten
that you
into.
waited until now. Mage Academy likes to keep me in the towers. You know, whichever one is convenient.
oh, so you're like a maiden or something?
Oh, yes, I am the most beautiful of maidens.
Why didn't you punch the guard and
I
escape?
didn't say beautiful. I just said you were a maiden.
I did. I punched the guard and escaped nearly 8 times.
Oh, good job.
Yes.
Persistence. That's the key.
Oh, yes, but it is get really old after a while.
Really?
Personally, I think
I would
they
have
let
So
me
what makes you so
escape.
valuable?
I think
Obviously,
punching the
you're
guard
of
is the
some
best part.
value if they lock you away in a
Obviously, it's her
tower.
boomstick.
Yeah.
Partially. I have made many boomsticks.
It's more of a blunderbust.
Yeah, some kind of thunder wand.
It is called a Gangari.
I like Thunder Wand.
Yeah, everyone calls
too.
it Gan though. It's not even have you in it. Gan. Gangari.
That's a stupid
That's,
name.
yeah, it's got a U in it. It's got a U in it.
It's like talking to children.
Why do you say that?
Are you starting to second guess which one's better?
Maybe.
So this knack you have for devising magical devices, that's what's so valuable to them?
Perhaps. I am not positive.
What are you, by the way?
That's not a polite question to ask. You can't just go around asking people what they are. What are you?
I'm a person.
Human.
That's what you think.
I know
am a
human
no.
when
You'd
I
say
see
I am a free man from the. Well, I am salt of the free people. That's what I am.
Yeah.
Ooh, he has title.
I know. Isn't he
No,
fancy?
every one of the free people are. That is who we are. We're all
Oh,
that.
they were all jealous of each other's titles, and they were like, "Oh,
Yes.
now we all have one
Yeah, everybody
title."
gets a title. Just for showing up, huh?
We don't have. We don't have hierarchy
Best dressed.
like you.
How do you know who's best?
By our deeds. We're measured by who who catches the most fish, kills the most sharks, builds and repairs the most rafts.
Actually, I kind of like
Who has
that.
the most children?
Bound ticket, wow wow.
Yeah.
You can get an award for that?
It's not really an award. People just tell stories about you.
I'll bet they do.
Exactly.
Behind their back, maybe.
No, we're all pretty open, actually. I mean, we all live on like a flotilla.
Kinky.
So we're all like jumping from boat to boat.
that
Wearing
what the
next to, you know?
That's not all.
Is that what the kids are calling it these
Yeah,
days?
that is what they're calling it.
We're children.
We're 30-year-old children.
Yeah. We're sitting
Yeah,
around
the
playing
only
Dungeons and
hierarchy
Dragons.
is
You're
parent and
surprised by
child.
this.
The only hierarchy really is parent and child. Once you're a child, and then suddenly one day they put you on the smallest raft they can and send you out alone. Then they come back for you in 30 days. If you're dead, you're dead. If you're alive, you're an adult.
Makes sense.
That is true on most base level possible.
Yeah,
It
I
is by
actually kind
our
of like
it
that.
is by this shared survival experience, and
Actually, I kind of like that.
It's like
Deciding who's
extreme
best by
Thanksgiving seating arrangements.
What you accomplish. Sounds good.
of course, unfortunately, when we go into ports to get supplies, we are prey to slavers. That's why I'm here.
That's less good.
Yeah.
It is. Somebody took my knife and I went after him, and then, well, I ended up on a boat. I ended up getting poisoned and malnourished, and then tried to escape, and then a mage saved me. So,
Should have let him have the knife.
Yeah, was it a nice knife?
Yeah.
really nice knife.
I hope it was worth it.
Did you make it yourself?
I did,
What?
actually.
What?
Yeah.
I made it out of shark bone.
Ooh. Wait, I thought sharks didn't have bones.
This one did.
It was just a bone inside the shark. It was
Oh,
from
okay.
some other animal.
Probably was. Or a whale bone.
shark
knife.
bone. It came from a human.
It's a rock fact.
That's a. Yeah.
It's
Anyway.
a rock fact.
Yeah. Said it was a shark bone. Didn't say it belonged to the shark.
Yeah. So, the mages were good to me, but, you know, the whole
It's so nice to
spending.
hear.
The exception of, like, making me indebted to them. But
It
there are
is
worse
their
things.
number one import.
Well,
Debt.
you need a lot of money to house and
I was gonna say
gather all the
wizards.
books they get.
Yes, indeed. It also takes a lot of money to buy that many slaves. And to fund expeditions to go out and catch the people who know the money.
And fund expeditions to go to weird
yes,
places.
I'm sure they give you the top billing.
No. Well, they didn't really fund me. But I'm talking about the Archmage.
Oh,
The what now?
Oh, the gentleman that we're trying to find. Well, whose trail we are following. The Archmage. 400 years ago, he left on a grand voyage beyond the borders of the seas. Something he called the Void Ocean.
Point of order. Why are we trying to find this dude again?
You're not really trying to find him. Salt's the only one who's actively trying to find him.
Alonzo wants to find that.
Marius acquired his map. You, for some reason, had a lens that identified the map.
Wendy was able to figure out how it worked.
Yeah, Wendy was able to figure out how it worked, and Vienna was kind of along for the ride because
But gave us a buttload of money when we needed
yes,
it.
gave you a buttload of money when you needed it.
Which we all
I didn't
that's
want to
fine.
go to the mage school. I've been through enough.
and
This recap brought to you by
I don't need to
forgetfulness.
have
well, and
forgetfulness.
yeah,
Forgetfulness,
Right at-
keeping your old age interesting.
yeah, and
Right
the
at the end of the
Archmage
episode,
left
too.
Yeah.
What was
with he left with several ships.
Yeah, okay.
All of them like filled to the boot with magical artifacts and weaponry to deal with whatever dangers lied beyond the Void Ocean.
So he's got a treasure.
I hate the void ocean.
You been?
No.
How
What
do you know you
idiot
hate
would
it?
go into void ocean?
How do you know you hate it?
Because anyone who go into void ocean never come out of void ocean.
Well, then how did his map come out? That's a little odd.
Yeah. And how does anybody know that?
What do you mean? How do we see them go in? They don't come out.
Maybe they go out the other side.
Oh,
Maybe
yes.
there's something better over there.
Never come back.
They were never heard from again.
Pretty much everyone has heard a tale of there being amazing treasure or paradise
yeah.
lands.
So somebody has to
or-
have made it out.
Say, maybe it's a paradise.
they're
Why would
making
you
it
want to
up.
leave?
It's quite possible. Both are plausible. Both are plausible.
And you know what might
Which
not
is
be out
Salt's
there?
argument.
The Mages Guild.
Yeah.
Might.
Sweet.
So roll me a perception, everybody.
Uh-oh.
As they're sitting around gabbing it up.
Yeah,
Time for machine guns.
Oh, hey, that's pretty
I
good.
like how Wendy got
That
through
was
that
pretty
without telling them
bad.
any.
That would
yeah.
that would be a 30.
No, Salt has been like, he's like giving you kind of like a look. I'm like, really? He's kind of not satisfied with any of your
okay.
answers.
That would be a 30.
Okay,
That'd be an 11.
I rolled a 1.
you got a rock.
I rolled a 12. I'm being Marius.
Oh,
You ain't got the best perception.
Something
No,
was
no,
shiny. I'm
no,
sorry.
he got the best, or she got the best perception.
But
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
normally
best-
I have the
no
best
best
perception.
perception.
Oh, score. Oh,
I
okay.
recommend putting people's names in front of.
Yes.
Got the best perception.
Yes, that's what I said.
Pointing is hard.
Caesar. I said Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I?
You said
You,
she.
she, and pointed at
Okay.
me.
Yes.
He, she,
Which
Caesar.
Which I used to take offense at, but now I'm cool with. It's all good.
Anyways, you're all sitting there gabbing around, and now there's this kind of awkward silence as Salt is giving Vienna a questioning eye.
Not
Me?
not Vienna.
Caesar.
Wendy.
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 Oh, Wendy.
Sorry. Too many names.
Well, he's,
You're the
We should
GM.
wear
well,
name
to be
tags.
fair, he is still probably curious about why I have all of that gold. So.
Yeah, that might be a very good reason
Just
too.
hasn't gotten around to
Al-
questioning you.
Also, again,
I
to,
don't really care about that.
to remind everybody, this is probably the only elf you've ever seen in your entire life.
Oh,
20 years. Cool.
Because they're pretty much the only lands outside of the mage's control.
Sweet.
So they don't get out much. What little you do know of elves is most people believe that they are eternal,
Cool.
ever living, and obviously very powerful since they're outside of the reach of the mage's guild.
But she's so little.
me saying I almost died would be really weird, all of you.
Yeah, probably. But anyways, Seiza,
Yo.
they're all gabbing around, and then they stop and have an awkward silence. And you kind of you glance up,
I got bored.
and to the Will is pointing menacingly at. Of course.
He's doing
Anyways.
closet monkey impersonation.
Yes, closet monkey impersonation. Anyways, Seiza, you kind of look up and you see something a little bit over the horizon, and your golden eyes focus, hyper focus with your 30 perception check. And
Anybody who notices that sees, they don't really glow, but they do get like somebody cranked the saturation up for a second.
okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You kind of notice straight ahead from the ship, right in your path, you notice some very, very dark storm clouds.
Hey, what's that?
Excuse me.
Point ahead. Those storm clouds.
Yeah, nature check.
Should we watch out for those?
Or actually, no.
I am rolling like crap today.
Can we like steer around?
I did roll
them,
like
or-
crap.
23, knowledge nature.
There we go.
Say
That's better than mine.
I got a 10 sailing
10.
check.
Okay.
Or should we like go underneath the ship or something?
Underneath the ship. Just jump in the ocean and swim.
I don't know how this
haul
boat
ourselves.
thing works.
Vienna, you kind of feel the air a little bit, judge the winds, and yeah, there's definitely a storm coming.
Oh no, is Mr. Bun's fuzzy tail all like poof?
Yeah.
Oh no!
And you also now notice that you guys are kind of
Don't destroy the
The
boat.
storm
That's our
isn't
job.
hitting the boat yet, Eric.
no, not yet. You guys are all kind of
Don't destroy
on the main deck talking, and you notice he's actually right up on the
Bow.
bow,
The bow.
Bow.
the bow, the very tip of the bow, just kind of looking out at sea right now.
I call him over to me, and
He hops down with a little squeak.
and oh, he doesn't glide over to me because he can glide.
He could glide, but it's cuter if he squeaks.
What
Yeah, it
is
is.
Bun Bun again? For
What?
the sake of my
He's
own
a
memory.
leshy.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
doing
leshy.
something.
Little
so
plant character.
He's a little
Oh, that's right. All right.
planty, like picture.
He's a Miyazaki character.
Oh, he's,
Yeah.
I see.
Like somewhere between a Miyazaki and a Pokemon.
Yeah, I was thinking today. I was like, it's
Yeah.
very
Pokazaki.
Pokemon. Like, there's a lot of leafy Pokemon that you could.
Does he
definitely
go,
relate to.
Leechy?
No, he kind of just goes.
He's so whimsical. He has a plus 20 to whimsy.
He wins Academy Awards. That's
Oh,
what he
that's-
does.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what he does.
In other people's countries. I don't always win an Academy Award, but when I do,
his
it's in
charisma
America.
is higher than any of yours.
Yeah,
Probably.
most likely. He's our cute mascot character.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to be
There'll
that.
be plushes
Yeah,
of
sorry.
Mr. Bun Bun available shortly.
There we go.
You're Mr.
All right.
Bun Bun today.
What's up with that storm?
Yeah, what's he tell me? What is it?
He says it is definitely a very powerful thunderstorm,
It's
and
heading towards us.
Oh, we're heading towards it.
you are headed towards it. It is
Oh,
kind of
good. Then we can go around
We
it.
should stop that.
well,
Well, I mean, not literally, but sort of.
as you kind of look at it a little bit more carefully, it looks pretty massive.
Oh, run away!
Hey, you're a sea guy. What should we do?
I think you mean a sea man.
We need
Oh,
to
yeah.
take as much precaution as possible.
Yeah, you're.
Yes.
I'm
Before we
I'm not going there.
yeah.
You're a boat guy.
Before we head
You're a
into
boat
those
guy.
storms, if we hit that thing head on
It's
with
not
sail,
if we hit it. We're going
yes,
to hit it.
when we hit it,
Yeah.
with sails unfurled, their sails will be ripped apart. So first thing we have to do is roll up the sails,
Have we learned
batten
enough
down everything we have, and do we have like a time when we think it'll hit us?
How fast is
Nature
it
sea
moving, Mr.
guys.
Bun Bun? How many knots?
I can get to tying some right now if we need a bunch.
No, it's how fast wind travels. You measure it in knots.
So have we
gonna-
non-seafaring types learned enough over the last couple of days to tie things down?
A little bit, yeah. If you actually want to be full of help, you would have to start taking ranks in
Okay.
profession sailor. But you can do remedial tasks right now.
I will do
Like the remedial
tasks.
player's guide.
Yes.
From your best guess, you will hit it in an hour.
I'll give us plenty of
Okay.
time.
So we have an hour.
I would think.
All right.
Okay.
Hatching
down the bats, then.
yeah.
Or whatever you said.
Yeah, batten down exactly.
Do we even have hatches on this boat?
There's
Yes.
a central hatch right there.
Oh, okay. So we do.
We do that thing.
If
For cargo.
we're going to need,
Yeah.
we're going to need
Instead of just pushing through
at
the
least
large holes
we're going to
in the
need
side.
at least 2 people above deck. Both of them should be tied down. One should be tied to the mast because we still have to be able to steer this thing.
Dibs.
The other one needs
I was
to
about
yeah,
to say
the other one
preferably
need,
someone with
the other
very
one needs to be
strong
his spotter.
arms.
Sweet.
The other job is very terrifying.
Ooh, I want that one.
Okay, so he need that. It's that person's job to signal the person at the oar when like, which direction to steer, because you still have to steer in a storm because you don't want to be hit by the giant squalls. And by squalls, I don't mean a Final Fantasy VII character or whatever.
I say there are squalls out here.
Yeah.
How big are their swords?
No. No.
Actually, I was going to go with a non-anachronistic thing. I was
okay.
like,
Oh,
I
they're-
hate them. They're fuzzy tails, and they're always stealing my nuts.
Oh, yes. No. I mean giant waves.
Oh, okay. Wait, why didn't you say so?
You
All right.
can't help.
Anyways.
All right, let's go.
So if you
too
want to
salty.
do that.
Yes.
How good are you at tying knots?
Nah, never tried.
All right. Well,
Oh boy.
you're welcome to risk your life.
Somebody else could tie me up. And this
That's
is a one-time
true.
offer.
That's true.
I will tie you.
I am willing to
So we
be
don't have
the. I'm willing to steer
Handle
the
rope
ship.
in this. What is tying knots? Is that under survival these days?
Well, we have the profession sailor, which
Yeah.
allows it.
Okay.
So.
Well, I believe it's also technically under escape artists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Kidoki.
that's true.
Whatever works for folks.
D-scape artist.
So
Yes.
we are going to do this storm as a skills challenge.
Skills challenge. Everyone.
Skills
Get ready to
Below
press the
deck.
buttons.
I do that every turn.
Yes.
For those of you who do not know, out in our listening audience, a skills challenge is something, an idea that we steal from 4th edition Dungeons and Dragons. We have
critical hit.
and critical hit.
We should probably stop referencing them.
Maybe.
No, they're kind of the biggest
It's
inspiration.
Not our
So.
fault they're so awesome.
Yeah.
They are pretty damn awesome.
And you know, technically, by legal rights, them making themselves famous opens them up to criticization.
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 And making up words.
Criticality.
apparently.
Criticality.
Yeah.
Copycatology.
Fair
You all know too many fake words.
I was just thinking,
Copy
if we want
cataloging.
to do
Ooh,
our own
I like
thing
that one.
and be like,
Our own people.
and be our own people and stuff like that, we should, make it
will
not sound like we're
eventually.
trying to
Eventually.
be
It's
critical.
when
hit,
multiple
but-
cats get on the wall.
I mean, love those guys.
Right
I
on.
do. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
but-
Being that
no matter how we do our thing, we're always going to be compared to them in
Well, let other-
defense of.
Well, let other people do that. Let's maybe not do it ourselves. Is I guess what I'm saying.
But no matter what, you're going to get compared to them because they're the greatest. I'm just saying they're good at their job. They're
Yeah,
good at
they
what
are.
they
And
do.
Muhammad Ali.
That's
there.
not my point.
But okay, so as far as the skills challenge goes, what happens is we all roll initiative like a regular combat. but it doesn't really have as big of an effect as in combat. We will go around according to the initiative order, and people will roll a skills check in order to accomplish something. They will tell me what they want to accomplish, what skill they want. I will determine if it is a proper use of that skill. And I have a number that determines success or failure, and what they need to do is not fail 3 times in order for it to be a success. There's a set number that they have to hit with successes as well before they hit those 3 failures. Most of the time, I wouldn't really say most of the time. Sometimes I keep those numbers secret, sometimes I do not. And as well, I also open Skills Challenge up a little bit. Pathfinders is not quite as cookie cutter as 4th edition is, which is one of the reasons I like it. But that also makes it harder to get a good variety of skills for some people. At which point I decided a while ago to open it up. People are allowed to use their saves, fort, reflex, and will, and their attack bonus in place of a skill if they need to do something. So with
We're
that,
gonna attack the ocean.
Sweet.
this might not be the best use of that one.
I
No.
shoot it.
But something like
away.
a fortitude save in order to endure the heavy waves would be something that you could allow, where in 4th edition they actually have a skill endurance, but in Pathfinders they don't really have something like that, so that's why I open it up to saves. So let's go ahead and get initiatives from everybody.
Ah,
19. I believe Will has 8.
15. I'm sorry, go ahead.
22.
15 for me.
16.
you took a feat.
What feat did you take?
Improved initiative.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a good one.
So, Will, I know I've ran Skills Challenge with the rest of these guys before, but I have not ran it with you.
I think I did one.
Okay, and
Ages ago, in the one campaign.
okay, and Terrell as well.
But I know how they go basically.
Okay. And that's bad for Terrell, because Terrell is the first person on initiative.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Another house rule is the skill that you used in the previous round and the skill that the person before you used are out of bounds. Just to help add variety and flavor to everything. Which, you're the first person up, so you can use whatever you want.
Yeah, so you can even like make up your own thing that happens, like say,
Like, here's
like
yeah.
for example, I'm tied to the mast in the crow's nest, and like a flock of seagulls is like flying away from the storm, and they're getting in my face. So I am going to use my base attack bonus to punch them out of the way. So you just, like, for example, and then you roll your base attack bonus or whatever. So
The whatever you describe,
yes,
Eric has to say yes or no to.
yes.
He
So
can say no.
so for-
his right.
Or
Exactly.
add or subtract.
and it has to be logical. So for instance,
you could use acrobatics to say swing on a rope to save someone from falling over.
or that.
Yeah.
But you can't say, I'm going to use my
Use my
perception.
yeah.
I'm going to use my
Diplomatize the
perception.
storm.
Yeah.
Yell
I'm-
at the storm till it goes away with
yes.
intimidate.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, like that's not realistic, and then Eric would poo-poo that, or say, "I'm going to." If you're a centaur, you can't use climb to, climb up the mast. or
Unless he's a
something like
goat centaur.
that. Unless he's a goat centaur, a goatar, cent goat. I don't know.
Goat tard.
Goatar.
Goatard.
Anyway,
God, we're 12.
I don't know these people. I just want you to. Okay.
We kidnap them every week,
yeah.
every couple of weeks.
Like
Every couple of weeks.
All right, but you get. Is that a good enough example?
Yeah.
All right.
But, okay, so you're tied to the mast.
Yes, I.
If you want to be tied to the mass already, that could be part of the skills challenge. If you
or
want.
that if you have a good escape artistry.
You have not
could-
encountered the storm quite yet. I will determine randomly when you hit it.
All right. Dun dun dun. So if you have a good escape artistry check, I will be down for that. Saying, okay, Mary's is checking my knots and fastening me to the mast.
I just rolled for tying myself down.
8.
I got a 20.
8. That's my escape artist.
Not a
So
crit.
you want to do that
That's right.
before the
Otherwise,
skills
is there
Is
challenge?
that
any way
Before the
to
skills
secure
Or
on
what-
a deck?
Typically, or what
I
is your
have
highest
things I
skill?
thought-
My highest skill is climb.
Okay, so maybe use that for later. But if you feel 8 isn't bad, so if you want to risk it, go ahead and roll that.
I mean, everything
Or
that we
whatever.
have is below decks, right?
Everything, yeah.
yeah.
Well, ropes are usually above deck.
Well, yeah.
But everything
Well,
else.
and there is also the potential, and like ropes can come loose, and like a sail could like do that. So that's an issue. So actually, we might need to have 3 people above deck, just in case.
Not it.
I'll
It might
be
be
up there
that person's job too.
because I can climb and
There you go.
do
People
not
who have
very
good
well.
acrobatics and or
Yeah.
strength checks.
Awesome.
Not as good.
All right, so what's the first thing you want to do, Marius?
Pull the trigger.
Shoot the hostage.
Not,
Whoa.
not literally.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, wow.
Dude, I killed him.
I mean, I can try tying someone down or something. I'm not sure what to do if we're not even in the storm yet.
Well, we need to prepare.
Yes.
So, do you have profession sailor?
No.
Do you have acrobatics?
Yes.
All right. You could potentially say, climb the mast
Yeah.
and start gathering ropes and use acrobatics to do that.
Or I could just climb the mast.
Well, you know,
But-
just
But okay,
extrapolate
yeah, probably
a little bit. You know, be
acrobatics,
like I
yeah.
got to get up here, start getting the ropes together so I
Okay,
can pull
yeah.
the sail up.
That makes sense. I will do that.
Okay,
Now watch
give me an acrobatics roll.
Okay, 24.
24, that is a success.
Okay.
Oh yeah, started off good. Oh hey Eric,
Yes.
there's another house rule that doesn't apply to this particular
Oh,
skills.
are
which
you
is
talking about NPCs?
Yes.
Yes. I have a house rule where if there are NPCs along, if you can incorporate them into what you're doing, you can get a free hero point. But it is 1 free hero point per NPC that is involved. And no, I will not allow you to bring in like a crowd of people just to get that. They have to be important NPCs who are along for the ride.
You there. What's your name? Oh, I'm Bill.
I need
Okay,
a volunteer
Bill.
from the audience.
Yes.
I need your hero point.
Oh, almost on the note. What did we do with those bodies?
The crabs.
I thought we dumped them overboard.
Probably dumped him.
I thought we ate them.
Maybe we did both.
Well, you ate their babies, that's for sure.
Yeah, there you go. Sweet.
Boy, were those babies delicious.
That'll teach him.
They don't teach 'em to breed.
All right, so Wendy.
I will. I think I'm gonna add some here if you'll let me. I will go to the bow of the ship and kind of sit down and concentrate. And using knowledge arcana, I will try to determine if the storm has any magical properties to it, which could be horrific, and if it's like void magic, which I'm terrified of.
Okay. Give me a roll.
I rolled a 1, so that
So
means
that's a fail.
I got a 12.
That is a fail still.
Are you sure?
Yes. And
You begin hallucinating about the storm.
Uh-oh.
for some random things in this game, I will ask somebody high or low, or I will ask everybody in general high or low, and the first person to respond gets the decision. And that will help me determine things like when somebody says randomly, "Oh, I want to see if this storm is magical." I will say, "Hey, Wendy, high or low?"
Maybe it is.
Hi.
And then I roll a D percentile.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Look at the
I've made
result.
this storm way worse.
Yeah, you did.
As you are approaching the storm,
Schrodinger's storm.
and you are sensing magic, you sense an incredibly overwhelming aura of magic, and you swear for a second from a wave that is cresting, you swear you see a face in it, a screaming face, which is exemplified by the crashing of the wave that sounds just like this bellowing, deep, primal roar.
This is all your fault, Court.
At which point she'll just bolt upright, look back to everyone and go, "Did you see that? Please tell me you didn't see that."
Viana,
Of course, nobody else is going to see that.
Yeah, we're all screwed, or you are tripping balls.
Yeah.
If that's where you wanted to be at the start,
Yes, I did.
okay, then
So
you are
I'm
below deck.
I don't know. Oh, like, if you were looking at my character sheet, you'd be thinking the same thing I am. I've got nothing to deal with storms. I already know natured the crap out of it, so.
I know what you are.
I use knowledge plans to figure out if the storm is planier. I don't know.
It is in our plane.
No, I mean, like, you know, is it like kind of, I guess what
It
Court
stays
was
mainly on
doing?
this
Is it coming from the void? Like, is this?
Let me see your sheet for a second.
I have really got nothing.
Evil.
Like, other than me using my fort to not throw up horribly, I've got nothing to think of right now.
That's valid. Storm's probably getting choppy.
This is, or I'm just pure nervously of how, like,
Do you have diplomacy or anything like that?
No.
No, I have
Diplomacy.
Why diplomacy?
So you could use diplomacy to encourage your comrades.
Oh, okay. To not throw up.
Yes, to not throw up.
Or bluff.
Yeah.
We're gonna be fine, guys. We're gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
we're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, I will give you. You can either give me a knowledge planes or a spellcraft if you would like to go off of what Wendy is sensing.
Okay.
Which one are you using?
I'll do the plans.
Okay.
7 is 20.
20. That is a success. Using your witchy powers, you do some pondering and sensing of the magical auras in the air, and you sense that this is definitely not an ordinary storm.
They're coming for us.
You feel that this is not coming from
This
the
is
void.
because I lived, isn't it? I was supposed to die.
This is not coming from the void ocean, though. This is coming from the deep, dark depths of the ocean. This is coming from Falther himself, the father god of the ocean.
Oh, geez.
Something obviously has pissed him off
Oh, no.
in this general area.
Wasn't
and,
me.
Oh, crap.
You are unfortunately, as far as you can figure, caught in the middle.
We shouldn't have killed those
Oh,
gremlins.
jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knew?
I got
We ate
some
his
ideas now.
crabs.
Oh, gee.
We ate his crap.
Oh, God. I loved those crabs.
Still worth it.
Yeah.
That
They were
was
delicious.
my love.
Your children was delicious.
Your children was delicious.
Yes. You heard me.
All your children's
Your
was
singular
delicious.
mass of children was delicious.
What are you going to do about it? Sink our ship with a big storm?
Gonna sink us and make us all drown.
Yep.
I've already done that once a week.
So,
I did that a week ago, bitch. Been there.
so do you do anything with
like
this
boats.
information? Do you run above deck to yell at everybody?
Well, I
Hey
am-
guys, we're screwed. That's all.
I can. Isn't there? Is it okay? So sorry, I'm asking a question. So I have empathetic link through my leashy, which can that allow me through him to talk to other animals and creatures? Like, in
No, I
some way?
believe he gets that ability later in levels.
Empathically, I don't know what level he gets it at, but empathically means you can basically communicate him with.
You-
Right, but
yeah.
I thought he could communicate.
Yeah, he
other
feels your
things.
emotions, and
I know that.
Yeah.
I understand what that means.
Okay.
I think.
I believe he
Maybe he
has
doesn't
tree
have
speech, which allows him to talk to plants.
Right.
What does the seaweed have to say?
Boat
Yeah,
says
I
nothing.
don't know. Like,
It is
can
dead.
he pass like a
It makes him
message
sad.
through the seaweed? Like, why are you so angry? Or
Talk to the plankton.
Please don't kill us.
Why you mad?
Why are you
Fortune?
mad?
Why you
bro?
mad, plankton? I heard the frosty
I
crab.
beg
The
for
plankton
forgiveness.
says.
I don't know. Like, we'll do whatever. Like, whatever the sea god wants. So I guess
Are you going to
start
tell these
praying.
guys, or are you just going to stay below deck and cower?
Well, I'm trying to think of a plan to how we can talk to the god.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm doing, is I'm trying to figure out if I have some sort of resource.
Okay,
Have
so
you
you're
tried
gonna
it?
you're gonna
Do
stay
that.
below deck for now.
Have you
Yes.
tried prayer?
Yeah, prayer.
All
I'm being serious here. This
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you were informing them so they could go off of
Well,
that
no,
or
because
not.
I'm trying to figure out, like, do I have a way? Is there a way that I can send a message to the sea god? And then
Okay.
I'll go up there.
Okay.
So, on my next turn.
Yep. Seiza.
I am going to use acrobatics to nimbly scale the mast and take the crow's nest.
Okay.
Hoopah! You.
You overshoot it.
15.
15.
Yeah.
That is another failure.
Oh no.
I can figure out these stupid ropes.
You get about halfway up the mast and you get yourself tangled up. You get a foot tangled up,
Nah.
and it stops you from going up. At that point, there is a giant bolt of lightning that shoots down and strikes the water to the aft of the ship.
Crap.
And you can definitely
Glad
tell.
that wasn't us.
You can definitely tell that you are entering into the storm.
This is a bad place to be.
Oh, is that moisture? Yes.
Yes. Salt.
All right. I just wanted to clarify. So I can. It's just you can't do the same skill as the person before you.
Yeah.
Or what you've done before.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I'm
last
just
one you've done before.
clarifying. Can I retcon that I've tied myself up? Is that allowed or no? You can say no, it's fine. Either way.
Technically, you haven't yet because Nate hasn't yet.
Well, he rolled before, and he said, "I tied my ship."
Yeah, I'll live with that.
If you're doing that so you can roll to tie yourself up,
No,
I will
I'm
say
not
no.
doing it. I'm not doing that to do that. I'm doing it to do something else that I hadn't thought of at that time.
Okay, I'll allow it then.
Okay. Craft carpentry. I am basically going to use all of our loose boards and loose lumber to batten down the hatches, secure any of the leaky spots.
That'll take too long.
No, time is very
Time is
lucid
lucid,
and fluid.
No, I mean that would take days.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing the fast stuff.
Yeah.
We
No,
got
I'm-
big boards.
I'm
we're ready.
saying it's not a good ship.
No, I know. I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. Unfortunately, I
He's
rolled a
using
15.
the only skill he
15.
has.
Oof.
We're sucking this up.
All right, that's 3 failures, but we're
You
still
nail yourself
going.
to the boat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
So
there's-
3
wait.
failures and 2 successes only.
We've only had 2 successes.
Only 2 successes.
Oh my
Dang.
god.
All
All right,
right,
whose turn?
we go to the top of the
Oh,
round.
I'm the last one. Shit.
Marius.
It's going to come down to me now. I hate this.
Ah, crap. Okay, so you're caught in
I'm kind of
halfway up.
I'm
You've
indignantly hanging upside
possibly
down.
nailed yourself to the ship.
Oh, right. I didn't describe what happened
Yeah,
to
you
you,
need
right?
to describe what happened to me. What's going on?
Oh, no, I shouldn't have said anything.
You just put a nail through your
Our
pinky.
super awesome team of expert something.
Expert
We
failures.
never
Expert
said
failures.
we weren't invincible.
No expert failures.
Ah.
High or low, Will?
Low.
Low? Okay. You go to take a loose board off the ship, and it was more attached than you thought it was. Wendy had obviously done some repairs inside of the ship and attached that board to another board.
This is your fault.
So you have ripped off a board that has now
Made a bigger hole.
made a crack in the side of the
jeez.
hull,
Holy crap.
which is causing a leak into the below deck.
Yay us.
To be fair, it was a very good patch job, but the lighting is really shitty downstairs.
So, Marius.
One of her only skills is engineering.
Fortunately, you said low, and I rolled really high.
Good.
So.
Good. That was the better result, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you need assistance? I mean, is it obvious that
Everybody
he's
needs
slowly
assistance.
destroyed
It is
the boat?
Well, you hear a loud crack, and then
Oops. And he's
I'm
supposed
sorry.
to be the expert seafarer
A
amongst
loud
us.
crack sounds more important than
That's
someone
fine. Go
being
get
An
it.
expert seafarer can have a bad day.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll run over to
I think we're
see
collectively having a bad day.
what
Say,
he's doing.
At this point, 3 out of 5 of us are having issues.
yes. So
And what would I do
yes, what do
to
you do?
try and help with the boat? Should I appraise it?
All right.
Adhesive spittle.
Piece of spittle.
Adhesive spittle.
What?
It's an alchemy thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Perhaps
You do have craft
swing
alchemy,
something
yeah.
and then spit it at that hole he just made.
Okay. Roll.
But first, I'd have to make the thing. 'cause
craft alchemy. You have craft alchemy, right?
I do have craft
Okay.
alchemy.
I would assume so with your investigator
21.
class. That is a success.
Yay!
So
Truly, the cat is proving to be the most valuable member.
Indeed.
Really?
I don't think anybody is actually surprised by this.
Catfolk are apparently expert seafarers. Who would have thunk it?
I'm,
it's all
I'm
those,
just as
They
surprised
don't-
as you are.
They
Yeah.
don't like getting wet.
So they're real good at avoiding it, yes.
I will keep
I get
this
it,
boat afloat if I
Yeah.
have to spit all over it. I don't know.
if you have to win the skills challenge all by yourself.
Yeah.
And at the rate we're going, it looks like you might.
So yeah, you mix together some ingredients from your pouch quickly. You have to kind of swish it around in your mouth to get it mixed properly, and then you just kind of
You.
onto the side of the ship, and it quickly slithers, scoops down the side, and seals the crack.
You.
Yes! Disgusting, but yes!
You see some little hair sticking out of it too.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's for that one.
Oddly
Wendy,
enough, it's not
Oh
great.
boy.
You're
So
welcome for
I'll
that
try
horrifying
and
display.
shake off the utter terror I have from this storm, which I just assume is probably from the void and is going to eat me.
The storm
Okay.
is
And
literally
I
coming
will,
against
I'll look up at the mast and go, what? What's going on? And I'll run over there and I will.
I
grab
meant to do this.
I'll grab the rigging and I'll say, just catch yourself when you fall. And I pull it so that it lets him go.
No, pull me up to the top.
Oh yeah, use
That
the
would be
pulley
the best
system.
case scenario. But I'm just assuming I'm going to fail.
All right.
I think I'll roll profession sailoring probably. That's pretty good. Rolled a 19 plus 6, so 27.
that is a success.
Sweet.
That's not 27.
26?
25.
25.
19 plus 6 is 25.
Yes.
That's still a success.
Math. Yes.
All right.
So that's 4?
That is 4
Does
successes.
math.
So,
Leave it to the guy who works in school to know how to do
Easy.
math, and not the like website designer.
No.
so Seiza, with her arms folded and a pouty scowl on her face, gets like hoisted up to the top of the crow's nest.
She unties one rope which had a counterweight on it, and
Right.
then that just yanks you up to the top.
And she like just goes like, whoop, and
Yep.
grumpy all the while.
And as you're reaching the top, it looks like you're just
Grumpy
going to
knock.
smash right into it. The rope unravels off of your foot, and you just kind of fly up onto it.
And lands still with arms crossed. And
There was
Ding.
never a problem.
yeah, I meant to do
You're
I
the
that.
meant to
mild
do
here.
this.
Absolutely. It was
So-
deliberate.
Viana,
Following the style, yeah.
you were below deck. You're trying to talk with your Lishi about what you could possibly do. You heard a loud crack off to your side, and then this jet of water started shooting in, and you were kind of freaked out by that for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it slowed to a trickle and stopped. What do you do?
I take a deep breath. And I'm going to use my reflex to help me go upstairs to tell them that the sea god is really pissed off. Can anyone talk to him, or tell him we mean no harm, or like we're not Like, what do you want from us?
All right.
We didn't do it.
Please
We didn't do
don't
it. We
murder
swear.
us.
Swear. We just ate your crabs. They were delicious.
We're sorry we ate
Oh.
your crabs.
All right. So give me a roll.
Just for reflex.
Yeah.
Or- okay. 'Cause I don't- you know, not my highest thing, but I don't have acrobatics either, so. Oh wow, it's a 4.
Oof.
We're doing so well.
Total of 9.
Yep.
All right. That is another failure, and unfortunately, that was all the failures I was giving you.
Oh no!
We're all screwed.
Didn't even get to do the cool thing I wanted to
I
do.
know.
Should have just done that. I was gonna try to catch lightning with shocking grasp. Would have been awesome.
And do
Yeah.
what with? Why?
Shoot it off, just like, cause like I was gonna hit
Redirect it.
Yeah.
the
So-
mast. Yeah.
So, Viana, you started running up
Like
there,
that special
but unfortunately,
firebending
that
technique?
water had shot in there and made the floor slippery unexpectedly. And instead of being able to bolt up the stairs, you kind of slip right before you get to the stairs and kind of fall right on top of them.
Ow.
That's not how you use stairs.
Fail at stairs.
At which point, you guys get smack dab in the middle of the storm, and everyone's kind of running around, barely able to keep themselves together, let alone the ship.
We haven't pulled we haven't pulled those
Court-
down or
Oh,
anything.
careful
No.
figures.
Court spent
Careful
all this
figures.
time on
Careful
that ship.
figures. Seriously.
All right.
Those figures are delicate.
Okay.
Court spent-
Mast, not so much. You can just break that off. It's fine.
Okay.
That's just balsa wood. It'll stick together.
Court spent all this time on this model, and we're going to lose the ship this episode.
So the sails get hit by a pretty heavy wind, and they tear and start to twist around themselves. The ship starts to shake and rock back and forth.
I thought we got the sails down.
No, we hadn't even tried
Yeah.
yet.
No, they had not.
I thought we did that before.
That's
They were in the
like
middle
why
of
you
that.
were going up the mast, wasn't it?
No, I was going up to be a lookout and
I
help
thought
guide the
that's
ship.
what we declared before we got.
I was also
No,
under
we
the
said-
impression that we needed to batten down the hatches and that we were doing
Yeah,
storm
yeah,
prep for
he
the hour
was-
before the
yeah.
storm actually hit.
He was about to do preparations for battening down the hatches, and he was not able to get to it.
We are bad.
We are only level 3.
Yes.
That's no excuse in a skill challenge.
Yes, it is. It's a total excuse.
So yeah, the ship starts rocking, gets hit by a couple of heavy waves. You take on a decent amount of water, and basically everything just goes to shit for a few hours, and you're not really able to recover the ship. You're basically just able to hold on tight for your own lives at this point, until you finally hear the last few rumblings. The rain dies down, the waves calm, and you're able to assess the damage.
There you go.
Lay the way I wanted. Damn you.
They never do.
Never do.
It's a model. It never does.
Well, that sucks. Everybody all right?
As you come
Do we
swimming.
take
laying
any?
Yeah.
Do we
unconscious
take
on
any
the
damage from the
stairs.
storm?
Yeah. Yes. Seiza apparently comes climbing over the gun wall. Hops over.
What
Let's
is
see here.
yeah? Like, what's everybody's situation?
Let's see here. Everybody takes 3 subdual, not subdual, bludgeoning damage from that.
Where does that go?
Bah.
Wounds.
Yeah, just under wounds.
Oh, okay. I don't have pencil.
Oh, here we go.
Shake it off.
Let me look.
Shake it off.
All right, so
That's why I only said those words.
Well, now it's in my head, and I hate you. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm sorry.
so yeah, you have quite a bit of repairs that need to get done, and you're more or less dead in the water.
Using heal on the ship also an example of something that wouldn't work.
Yeah. Well, I get to carpentering. Let's see if I do better this time.
Carpentizing.
You just fix this damn thing.
I do better. 21.
Okay.
I help out.
Yeah.
I am going to need an engineer. Yes.
Yes.
And
How far away from shore are we?
Or from any land. Yeah, from any land.
It depends on how quickly you can
21
repair.
also.
Hey.
Are we like dead in the water, or is there a current taking us? Because that's a big deal.
That would be important, yeah.
Sweet.
You are dead in the water.
Oh God, that's bad. That's really bad.
I'll paddle.
Good
Once
luck
you-
with that.
Who wants to get out and push?
You do notice you have taken on quite a bit of water. You are deeper in it than you should be.
Well, then that's what I'm using my carpentry
Yeah.
for, is patching that stuff up first, and then we can figure out how to fix those
Yeah.
sails.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
One of my cleric spells is create water. Can I use that in reverse?
No.
Uncreate water.
Well, I have mending, but it's only for small things. Sadly.
Yeah.
And when you
Doesn't really work on
when
boats.
people go to check what's downstairs, you see Viana is on the stairs, and Bun Bun is hopping on her stomach, which causes water to shoot out of her
Oh
mouth.
my goodness.
Awesome. Hey, you okay?
Trickle, trickle, squirt.
Gurgle, gurgle.
Gurgle.
Heal.
glub, 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 glub.
Heal check.
It goes.
Right. Just a second. Oh, now I roll well. That would be a math 24 to heal.
All right. So you get contrified.
Wake up! No.
No, go
It actually feels good for
unconscious
some reason.
again.
Yeah.
What was
No, these are healing slaps.
I don't know. He just slapped me.
Well, you're conscious, yes.
Okay, but she hit me. Do I take damage?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you, healing slaps.
I don't
Oddly,
think it
with each
works like
slap,
that.
you feel more.
Who's
you
the
feel
healer
better.
here?
Well, I can heal
Is
too.
it me?
It's true, we have
That's
two
how I
healers.
do it.
I have a 5 in heal.
The monks believed in tough love.
I just call that hitting.
All right.
Worked, didn't it?
I could use some help down here.
Oh, fine.
Could use some assistance.
You
What?
notice that the water down here is about waist deep.
Ugh.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
problem.
That's
Alright.
bad because you have to bend over to stand in here.
Yeah.
Our rations.
Okay, yeah, it's a problem. What do we do about it?
Get the rations out of here. All of them.
Okay,
We're
calm
going.
down.
I don't want to starve at sea. Or rather,
Aye.
you probably don't want to be eating seagulls.
Maybe we
Yeah.
can find more crab people.
Oh, we aren't going to find seagulls out here.
All right.
Oh,
all
we
right.
will once things start to smell,
All right. Keep your shoes on if you had any,
and they start thinking we're going to die.
and we can grab them.
Yes, everyone lay on the
Ideally,
deck.
we don't want to
pretend to be
get to
dead.
that point.
Start hauling stuff up above deck.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So off of the checks that you guys made to repair the ship, you're able to get it in serviceable order after about a day and a half of work.
And a lot of
How much
buckets.
money do we have left? Maybe we should like hire a crew or something.
Also, better or worse than we originally found it?
Oh God,
Definitely worse.
that's
no.
no good.
Wait. Then when you found it,
Yes.
Yes.
better than when you found it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Definitely not better or anywhere near equal when you left port.
Idea. So I have this awesome spell called
Heal ship.
hydraulic push.
Called
So
boat.
I'm going to roll
Yeah.
spellcraft to use hydraulic push to like pump the water basically out of the ship.
Okay.
Or
18.
18. Yeah, that'll help speed it up a little bit. I'll say takes you a day and a quarter then to get everything back and serviceable.
Yay.
All right. So it's been a few days then repairing the ship, I assume.
It's been a full day and then another
Okay.
part of a day.
So
We're limping.
can't you nautical people like tell where we are by the stars or something like that?
yes, it'd be very helpful
No,
if it were night.
Can you I say can you?
I've been too busy
But it's been
fixing
a
the
couple
ship.
days.
There's only one star we can see.
We can only
That is not star. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, can you use the stars to figure out how far adrift we are?
Out of character knowledge.
Or if we are off course.
I need to know how far away the island was, or if we're anywhere near it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we should be able to survival check would be able to use star charts.
Yeah, someone who
Stuff
has
like
that,
that.
do that.
Profession sailor.
Professional sailor would also be a proper use.
Linguistics, of course.
Yes.
Oops, that's 17.
My knowledge, religion is of no use.
Sailor. For where the hell are we?
15.
15.
You could instead assist me.
Yes.
And I get a 19 then.
Yes.
But is his character going to do that?
No. No.
Good point.
Your character doesn't want to get found.
Because your
No, of course the character would help. She'd be, you're doing it all wrong. You got to do it like this.
Oh, that's true. I could help that
Yeah,
one.
'cause you-
Condescendingly.
Exactly. You'd be
Of
condescending
course.
about it. Of course.
Thank
else
you,
do you
Eric.
do
You're really helpful.
Yeah.
That's great.
No.
This is not how you hold sextant.
All right, so
Wow, chick, wow, wow.
Only you will. Now,
Where's the
you
sextant?
and
I
everybody.
watched all of Red
Everyone.
versus Blue actually during the break. So, bow chick, wow, wow.
I heard they have one of those at Burning Man, a sextant.
I'm sure they do.
Hey yo. Anyway,
all right, so you find that you have been, in fact, moved off course, either during your drift or from the storm. You're not quite sure, but it will add probably another day to your journey.
that's fine. I'm not in a
All
hurry.
right.
For this
Is there
trail
any
that's a
place we
year
can
old.
stop on the way there?
No, it would be the next closest place to stop, which would be 2 days from your best estimate right
So
now.
it'd be further to go to go to another stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sally forth.
All right.
I am
Who?
fishing.
Yeah.
I take out one of the spare rods. And I start to
Nets
fish.
would actually probably be easier.
Or I
when
do
we're on,
that
When
too.
we're on a moving boat, it's kind of hard to actually fish with a line.
Yeah.
Use a net.
Unless we're fishing
have
for
to have
marlin.
Booyah.
Well,
Well,
And,
then you
um,
have to use a harpoon,
or-
practically.
Whales.
And we are actually going to break the episode here. So we will see you guys next week.
We love you.
I like you as a friend.
You're all right.
Court, how can people get a hold of you if they want?
They can email me. No. You can probably get me on Twitter at D&D Quotes.
All right.
ND.
Nate.
I'm at Nathan Luth, NATHANLUETH, and you can also check out my super awesome Steam Fantasy webcomic, Impure Blood, webcomic.com.
I'm at Captain Twill, CAPNTWILL, and there's still exactly one tweet.
Telepathically communicate me through the vast void of the astral sea.
Okay.
Well, don't give a crap.
What? You can reach me at soseiru.deviantart.com. That's SOSEIRU.deviantart.com.
And you can get a hold of me with Roleplay a Day. And you can also check out lithmage.com for more information. All right, we will see you guys later. And remember, all roads lead to All Roads Tavern.
This.
Has been a Lithmage adventure.
For more tales, go to lithmage.com.
Where we forge the fantastic.